everybody. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? It's the Unintelligent Graduates. It's the MacGuffin of news. Here we are. I'm B. Scribs, of course, and we got our other two fellow co-hosts here today. We got
Sir Esther's
and your boy Jay.
all right, man. How's everybody's week, man? We'll start with Esther's here. We'll just
typical same old betting.
Losing. Betting.
I've been on a hold on. I'm playing with house
okay.
money. So I'm not losing my money, but I'm losing house money. Been on a losing streak though.
So don't change.
A losing streak.
house money.
I finally get and I also been hurt by my Titans. We fired our GM. I don't know why the hell we fired our GM.
I do.
The craziest move ever. So I don't know what the future holds for my team. So I'm praying we have another great GM to help us get to the promised land. I finally seen Wednesday. Wednesday was real good. It was better than what I thought it was going to be. It was better. It was like a murder mystery instead of just all comedy. And Gina Ortega did her thing, dog. So kudos to her.
Yeah,
She's real dope.
giving that COVID out during that dance scene. That's what she was doing.
She did her thing, but my week been simple. How about yours, Jay?
Man, I haven't been betting, so I don't have to worry about losing.
That's right.
I did watch Bullet Train, which is a dope ass movie, bro. If a movie can turn it, if a movie could be like an anime at the same time, bro, it's this fucking movie, bro. It is. It's funny. It's more like a story about karma and luck than anything else. And the people that they got in this movie, bro, they got your boy from ATL, Paperboy's in there. Aaron Taylor Johnson, he's in there, and their chemistry. You would have thought they were boys, but it's much stronger than that. I don't want to spoil it, but it made me feel for those two characters at the end, bro. It's top notch acting, bro. Top notch acting. Surprises throughout the movie and shit, bro. I think Bad Bunny's in the movie too.
Bad Bunny, yeah, but boom.
Hey, watch this movie, bro. It's worth the watch, bro.
They got just about everybody from Atlanta in that.
Damn near everybody but us is in this damn movie, bro. I thought I saw my mom in that damn shit. I've been playing the Callisto Protocol. This fucking game is fucking bananas, bro. This game is scary as shit. And I'm constantly fighting. There's a part I know shit's about to go down, bro. And I'm up here trying to get my stream manager up real quick. But
is that the game where a dude's like on another planet and there's like zombies coming towards him?
Yeah, it's like this. It's like a Dead Space game and shit.
Okay.
We got your boy from Transformers, the military sergeant dude from Transformers. Mm-hmm. He's in the shit. Josh Duhamel. And dude, this fucking game is like when you get a part, because you need pieces of like to solve like these puzzles and shit. So you need a battery from here to put over here. But best believe when you get that part that you need, you're just gonna be fighting. That's all. And I barely have ammo, bro. You talking about stress levels, dog. I got a VOD right now on my.
It's a single shooter.
Yeah, it's a single player shooter, but I think, and I'm not a game developer, but I feel like there's something where they can shoehorn a second player to be in there. You know what I'm saying? To play with you. But this man, fuck that game, bro. That's all I've been getting into, Scribs. What you got, dog?
Man, and, it's been some weeks since I've been on the show, bro. I mean, since you speaking about fighting, I was fighting to survive. You know what I'm saying? Jesus. Got that COVID finally, bro. You
got the vid.
Hey, man, that still got me jacked up, bro. I feel like nothing but like foggy headed and tired like all day long still. Like I don't know what the hell going on, bro. But Jesus.
Yeah, you said you sounded like Louis Armstrong, dog.
Last week couldn't be on the show. I sounded like Jordan Rivers. I was out here, guys. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn. Like I tried playing some Call of Duty one day, and the guy's like, damn, bro, you got emphysema or something? I'm like, listen here, motherfucker, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I was like I tried to breathe. I'm still coughing.
I used to sing, but I smoke.
Yeah, bro, for real. I'll be going up the stairs winded and shit now, bro. It's like I feel like my lungs age like 40 years over a week. Like it is crazy.
Yeah, damn.
But bro, of course though I did watch my Eagles whoop the brakes off them Titans. You know what I'm saying?
Here we go.
Here we go.
Dude. He was wishing upon a star to be healthy. Just to come and say that shit to you.
I was, dude. I was blowing up the chat.
Anybody that was more excited to get on this show tonight was Scripps.
Mm-hmm.
Scripps was ready. Scripps was not shut up in the thread, dog.
That motherfucker, he posting pictures of the outfit he was gonna wear.
Yeah,
he had that shit lined up on his bed. He had that shit laid up on his bed like the first day of school. He's like, I'm gonna kill him with this one, dog.
I even texted. I said, "This is kind of sad." I thought this game was at least gonna be competitive. I said, "Come on, dog."
Hey, like, and to make it worse, dog, we fired our GM, dog. You still wouldn't shut up.
Exactly. I said, "Look, AJ Brown made y'all fire your GM, bro. Look at this man. Look at this man. This man ain't got a job. Mike Vrabel gonna go to Ohio State next year, and then he ain't gonna have no GM or a head coach. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be crazy, bro. I don't know what is, but man,
you think they gonna fire Ryan Day, dog?
I think so. After they get mollywopped by Georgia, that man got to win that game to save his job. He loses that game, they're looking for a new coach. They know they shouldn't.
I believe
they already know they shouldn't even be in there. They got mollywopped by Michigan in Ohio State. It's without their best player. Without their best player, their Heisman candidate literally was out of the game. He played like 2 snaps and was out of the game and got season-ending surgery the game after that game.
CJ Stroud?
No, I'm talking about Blake Corum. Blake Corum got.
He got the running back, yeah.
Yeah, and they still got whooped.
Yeah, the running back, yeah.
The backup rushed for 200-something yards in the second half on them clowns.
Yeah, that was.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel bad for TCU coming here in about a month. I was like, TCU going to be like TCU. God damn, get these boys out of here.
Yeah, once TCU get destroyed, dog, they would be like, we made a mistake, dog. They're never getting back in the playoffs again.
Never. Ever. Should have never let you motherfuckers in.
But let's say if they do win, Max Duggan would be a first round pick.
Yeah. I mean, if they do win.
Hey man, you gotta support your redheads, dog.
Hey man, I tried, but I mean Carson Wentz is letting me down. He playing on the bench now in Washington because they keep winning by running the ball. So they figure why even have a guy out there pass.
Heineke.
That man ain't doing nothing. That man ain't doing nothing but hand the ball off. Really, that is a man that I don't know. That whole Washington team got me frustrated. But they got a better draft.
They beat y'all, didn't they?
They did. Them and the refs.
Oh man, y'all can't be blaming the refs, though.
Only loss got an asterisk next to it. You know what I'm saying? They got an asterisk, and Dallas got put on the IR for 4 weeks for that shit. But it's like, anyways, man, let's get into our main topic here. We're gonna be talking about the double DC stories going on right now. DC and the Canon verse. Basically, that's what I'm gonna start calling this right here. Because James Gunn is coming in with guns loaded. Bang, bang. You know what I'm saying? He coming in like Shooter McGavin. You're fired. You're fired. This ain't happening. This ain't happening. No way. I'm out of here. He's like Donald Trump. Something. I don't know what he's doing, but he's just canning every idea DC had. You know what I'm saying? It starts with Wonder Woman.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not moving forward with Wonder Woman 3. Apparently, this is going to start the whole thing. So, what do you guys think about that?
I mean, I think they have to because it seems like they're trying to. They keep putting the lipstick on a pig. You know what I'm saying? That's the best way. That's the best way to describe it, bro. It's like you got these shitty ass scripts. You know what I'm saying? And they just keep trying to make it look good by just throwing more shit at it. You know what I'm saying? I do want to see how this Batgirl movie was going to be. Do I think it would have been good? Probably not, but it's still a Bat family movie. I still want to see it. But maybe that's something that Discovery's seeing, maybe James Gunn is seeing, so that way he's like, he doesn't know if they're going to even continue with the current Justice League that they have. But right now, story-wise, the Flashpoint movie that they got going on right now is their best way for a clean break and start anew.
That's right.
Hey, man, like you said, start anew. After Wonder Woman 2, 1984, it dropped. It didn't do nothing, dude. Yeah. It didn't do nothing really on HBO Max. Didn't hit no numbers as it needed to. Yeah. And you have to figure out what was the story for Wonder Woman 3. I figure if 2 didn't do good, 3 wasn't going to live up to the hype as number 1. So,
I mean, I think
but canning it, I didn't think that was coming, though. Canceling it, I was surprised by it.
Because, like, Wonder Woman 2, despite its flaws, they had some good people on the cast. You know what I'm saying?
They had a good cast, man. The movie was sorry.
It was just that story, like the script that they had, it didn't make any sense. Like even with Cheetah, Kristen Wiig played Cheetah. She did all right with as Cheetah. She even looked good.
Kristen Wiig was the best actor of that movie.
And Kristen Wiig made, she
actually made
that turned into my crush.
Like Max, yeah, dude. Yeah. I was slick. Like, damn, she actually kind of fine though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I never looked at her like that.
Because you always see her on Saturday Night Live, and she look goofy, got her teeth sticking out, and she's doing some goofy shit. But that she kind of banging though. And Max Lord, like Pedro Pascal, he actually did a good job too. Like his character, you understood where he was coming from, why he was trying to do it, but the story overall just didn't. It didn't land. You know what I'm saying? Like she's all the way in Israel doing some shit, and I don't know, bro.
Honestly, I think it's because Gal Gadot's really not that good of an actress. I'm gonna go out and say it. I think she'd be getting hired. I think she'd be going out and getting hired because of her body instead of her actual acting chops.
If you like, all right, now I'm gonna compare her to the cartoons. In the cartoons, she's not charismatic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's like black and white, straight to the point kind of shit. It's only when she interacts with Batman or the Flash, like another human character, is when she kind of shows that emotion and shit. But I mean, the way that Gal Gadot performs that character, it kind of seems spot on for me.
Scribs, I don't want to say it, but you're kind of right.
Think about both Wonder Woman movies. If you think about it, she was not the best actor or actress in either of them. Chris Pine was the best actor in the first one.
Yeah.
And followed by the dude that played what's his name, the God of War, basically. I felt like was the second.
She was kind of she is kind of dry, dog. She's not no lead actor. I could say that. She's good as a supporting actor.
All right, so who would you pick to be her replacement? Gal Gadot's replacement and shit.
To be Wonder Woman's replacement?
Yeah.
Shit. I don't even know right now, but I mean
I don't know right now either.
That's the thing though. It's like
she could still play her, but she can't.
How I look at the way
I don't think she needs
acts, the way that she acts is almost 1-to-1 to how Wonder Woman acts as a character. Like I'm basing off the cartoons and shit. You know what I'm saying? She's not really like super. They don't never really display her as like super emotional or got a lot of range or whatever of emotion. That's why I think it works. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's her name?
Yeah, Wonder Woman was a dry superhero.
Yeah.
What's her name? What's her name is in Fast and Furious, and it's actually Chris Hemsworth's wife, I think, could make actual decent Wonder Woman. They dyed her hair black.
I don't know.
The blonde one that plays Dom Toretto's baby mama gets killed in the.
I haven't watched Fast and Furious since Fast 5, dog. But I don't know what. Dude,
she was in that one.
They're going into space now,
bro. You could have told me. You could have told me it was Emily Blunt. I'll believe it. I'm like, hell yeah, it was Emily Blunt.
Emily Blunt wouldn't be a bad choice, I think, for Wonder Woman either.
But they canceled Wonder Woman, so you ain't got to see no more Gal Gadot.
But if you look at a lot of the other movies she's in, Red Notice, I think she was the worst actress in the Red Notice.
She was good in that movie. Right?
I didn't bother to watch it.
You didn't watch, man. You gotta watch that movie. That movie.
I thought on the Murder on the Nile, she was one of the least memorable actresses.
In that movie. I don't know about Murder on the Nile, but what about
Grills just hate her.
Right? I'm not hating on her. I'm saying she's okay, bro. I'm just saying that's why the movie flopped.
I agree with you, but damn, bro.
This DC segment's brought to you, man, the He-Man Woman Haters Club.
That's right.
Hey, you gotta stomp her out, dog.
Bro, he got all that hate in his heart, dog.
I'll say
twisting her like a bug, bro. She's not horrible, but she is kind of
not a bad actress, bro.
I think her best acting was in Wreck-It Ralph, the second one. Ralph Breaks the Internet.
As a cartoon?
Yeah.
Right.
That looked like her. I mean, it looked like her.
I like Wreck-It Ralph.
I don't even know who she was in Wreck-It Ralph. Who was she?
She was the lady. She was the race car lady.
She was
Penelope. Whatever.
Not Penelope, but the one that the one that goes to the other game where they're trying to steal her car.
Oh, the Grand Theft Auto game.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell. Shit. All right, so like, all right, so like DC's canceling this movie. Were there any other movies that they were trying to cancel out too?
Oh yeah. They also basically axed the whole Batman Beyond Michael Keaton film.
Bro, I'm about to cry.
I didn't like that.
That made me mad too. I ain't never against seeing Michael Keaton as Batman.
But we've been looking for a Batman Beyond movie since they ended the show in the 90s. And this is the best Batman. I honestly still think it's the best Batman story because it even went and showed the future Justice League with like Static Shock was the leader of the Justice League and all that shit. And it connected. It was like the first DC cartoon that actually was like a multiverse type of shit where it connected different.
But the whole thing about this, the Batman Beyond movie, you really don't have to connect it to the universe. You can make it its own movie.
Yeah. I mean, the 1984 Batman is in its own universe anyway. I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen in this Flashpoint thing anyway, but
I mean, it would make sense to have the 84 Batman be the old Batman, like the old Bruce.
Yeah,
because Michael Keaton,
Timothy Chalamet be the young one. You know
how old is Michael Keaton? Michael Keaton, like what, in the 60s, almost 70s.
He should be 60s.
His hairline looked like he'd been in the 60s since the 80s. But
that's true. That is true. That is true.
But yeah, he's like 64, 65.
So he's practically there because I think Bruce was like 70 something when he hung up the cowl because he didn't want to resort to guns and shit because everybody else was younger than him or whatever. And then shit, they could have got like who would they pick for like the Terry McGinnis?
I would think Timothy Chalamet would be perfect.
I was thinking that too. Timothy Chalamet.
Somebody like him, maybe even. I mean, Tom Holland ain't gonna be in a DC movie since he's so marked in probably with
Spider-Man.
Yeah, but
Tom Holland would be good too. But yeah, he's
bunch of young actors. You know what I'm saying? Even what's his name? It played Finn in Stranger Things. I think would have been decent.
Yeah, Wolfhard or whatever his name is.
But he's probably the least talented actor I think out of that whole group in Stranger Things.
But Terry McGinnis, Terry McGinnis was like when they did Batman Beyond, he was a smart ass.
Yeah,
like Spider-Man and shit. So you had to get somebody who's kind of witty, a little witty.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds is too old now.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds is way too old.
If he was in his 20s, he would have been perfect.
Man, that Deadpool, dog.
But yeah, he's tied to Marvel. Even if they did go that route, he's still tied to fucking Deadpool. But I don't know, man. It kind of pisses me off that they just canceling the shit. I don't even know if this was a higher up move or was James Gunn part of this process?
Well, maybe James Gunn's got his own idea for Batman Beyond. He doesn't like that idea. Maybe it would.
That's true too. I mean, honestly, like the DC movie lineup that they had would have worked even better if they just called it Elseworlds instead of trying to compete with Marvel, and Marvel did like this whole MCU type shit, and instead of them trying to force all these pieces to fit together to make it work, they should just call it just DC Elseworlds and just let each movie be each individual world on its own. Because every Batman movie that comes out, that director doesn't want that movie to be part of a greater superhero universe, anyways. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The craziest thing about it, the good Batman movies is not part of the universe.
That's what I'm saying. Like the Christopher Nolan Jones, the new Batman that came out, like these directors, they don't want it to be tied to any fucking grandiose superhero adventure, anyways. They want it to be its own thing. Same thing with the Joker. You know what I'm saying? The Joker is a perfect Elseworlds type of story. And just let it be standalone. Don't try to force these pieces to fit, man. I'd say fucking scorch earth this shit. Start over from scratch, bro.
I'll say this right now. If they recast Aquaman, I think Billy from Stranger Things would be perfect for Aquaman.
Yeah.
Honestly.
But I don't know, man. Jason Momoa made fucking Aquaman cool as shit, though.
He did, though.
Yeah.
He made him badass.
Because Aquaman was like, he looked kind of gay, bro.
He did.
And Jason Momoa made him look cool.
I ain't even gonna.
They gave him like the Pacific Islander makeover and shit, and it works. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it does.
I think if they do anything,
bring back Momoa, bring back Cavill. The rest of them
wants to come back as Batman. I think they absolutely.
I like Affleck.
Henry Cavill needs to stay because he left the Witcher project. He
needs that paycheck. You saying he need that money, man?
That's what I'm saying. He gonna put his hands on somebody.
I mean, I'm gonna put my hands on somebody. I quit my job to go do this shit. You know what I'm saying? If I left my job now to go work at another company, and then I'm hearing that I might get laid off soon after I just started, bro, I'm gonna be mad as shit. You know what I mean?
I'm karate chopping somebody.
I don't think they go cut Cavill, dog. Because
I'm gonna be using all my Witcher sigils on the
Cavill, dog. He did such a great job as Superman. To me, he's the best Superman.
I think so too. He's the best one. He's just like, I'm just saying, it's like their stories that they had since they started, like with Batman, with Man of Steel, especially BVS. Like those stories sucked.
Man of Steel was good as hell, dog.
You just didn't like it. Good as hell. You didn't like that they didn't have the nowhere zone prisms or whatever.
You wanted them floating in the mirror, dog. What was
you wanted the mirror dimension?
Give me that, man. Give me the mirror dimension. You can do it.
When they went to the mirror dimension in Doctor Strange, he was just rubbing his hands together and licking his lips like, yeah, boy, we in the mirror dimension.
I'm just saying.
Hey, the crazy thing about it, they was talking about how bad, while we talking about DC, they was talking about how bad Black Adam was, man.
Yeah, I'm hearing like Black Adam didn't do as good. As a Rock fan, it's a little disheartening to hear, but I don't know.
You're surprised. Are you surprised?
What did I tell you? Everybody getting sick.
I am surprised because I honestly thought that.
I'm not surprised.
I'm not because you're a hater. Because you're a hater.
No, I like The Rock. It's just
how you gonna have Black Adam? He ain't got no goddamn hair, cuz. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like half his look. We ain't gonna talk about that part. Half his look is the point.
How I feel about it is like I don't like how he was so dead set on trying to make him a hero. You know what I'm saying? Even if they were trying to market him as an anti-hero, and I think that's the part where people didn't like about the movies. Like they keep saying, "Hey, you got to be a hero. You got to be good." He's like, "I'm not a hero," and it always goes to that conversation all the time.
You seen the movie?
I haven't seen the movie yet, but
okay, I haven't seen it.
I've already read the reviews and all that shit, and I'm not basing. Whenever I get to watch the movie, I'm not going to base anything how I feel about it based on what I read on reviews and shit. But that's a common theme that I'm seeing in a lot of these reviews is that they're trying to force something to happen. They're trying to force something out of nothing that won't happen with that character alone because he's not a good guy. Period. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're trying to storyline rape you.
It's like trying to turn Captain Hook into a hero.
Yeah, which they sort of did in Pan. I like that movie. But
R.I.P. Robin Williams.
No, not that one. I'm talking about the one that has Hugh Jackman. It plays his Blackbeard. If you guys see that one, it's like a musical. And
you said
James,
musical. You lost me in musical.
And James Hook is actually like a teenager in that one, and Peter Pan's young, and like Hook's actually a good guy in that one.
No,
So,
I didn't see that one.
See, I can go with that. But anyway, moving on to some more superhero stuff. This more on the crazy side of the stuff. They released the Gen V trailer for Prime, which is going to be the Boys spinoff. It's going to be like their real world, teenager spinoff of the Boys. Basically, it's called Gen V,
which makes sense.
Yeah.
If you want to make some more grittier and dirtier, why not go to college?
That's right. That's right.
Man, that trailer was dope, bro. I liked it.
Hey, I'm excited because they're capitalizing, they're squeezing everything out of the Boys that they can. I love Diabolical. I'm gonna love Gen V.
I still gotta finish that one. I stopped at the one with the baby. It looked like a Animaniacs looking animation with the dude got the baby.
Yeah,
that's where I stopped at. I gotta continue watching this.
Yeah, Diabolical's good, and let me tell you, if my brother can sit the whole weekend to watch every season and every movie and every show of the Boys, Doc, it's worth it, Doug.
Right? He had to be up 24 hours a day, nonstop.
He was on that Gen V.
Bro, doing trucker bombs, like he peeing in bottles.
Doug, that's
making it happen.
From Friday to Sunday. He was watching the Boys from season 1 to season 5.
From the trailer, they got some cameos from the Boys as well, right?
Train, the lady, she was like the PR lady, but
the lady,
like
bald-headed lady wearing the wig. I can pull her hair.
I was like, damn.
God damn.
So basically what they're saying is it's supposed to come out next year, but there's no official release date. But they say it's supposed to come out before the Boys season 4 release.
See, I want to know because in the actual comic book, there's a group of young superheroes in a school. I think they're called G-Men or something like that. They're a spin on the X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like an Xavier school for the gifted, and they got their Professor X who's been abusing these kids or whatever. It's a whole other story on this shit.
I hope the G-Men. I hope their house is called the G Spot.
Right. that would be good.
Back to the G Spot.
I don't know. I'm wondering is Gen V is this that institution? You know what I'm saying? Where they're training the young superheroes and all that shit.
I saw the one. It's like it can use blood or something. Like that shit was crazy.
I think that's what I didn't know what the fuck. It like sausage links were coming out her fingers and shit.
Yeah, it was like
I think that was her. I think that was her.
It's like, damn, she using blood. It's like
she up here blood bending and shit, bro. That
shit was crazy, bro. Speaking of crazy, okay, y'all ain't even ready for this news if you're listening. Brace yourselves, okay? Jackie Chan says that him and Chris Tucker are in the works to get Rush Hour 4 put together.
Boom.
That's right.
Sign me up.
Hey, I'm excited, dog. 3 was as I said, 3 was okay. 1 and 2 was the best ones.
1 and 2 was the best.
You could say 3 was okay. But
when they were singing to each other, and he was coming down.
That was funny.
That was the best part, bro.
That was funny. But you can't tell me 3 was good as 1 and 2.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't. But 4 will be good. They took a long enough break to where they're gonna have a good script.
The only thing I'm worried about, I know Jackie Chan can still do it. But can Chris Tucker can he still keep up with it?
Chris
yeah, because he's like a born again Christian or something.
Well, I'm not even talking about that part. I'm just talking about age wise and shit. Like, is he up to the task? Because he's gonna be like a Danny Glover type situation.
He ain't no Danny Glover.
I can't do this.
That man's like I mean, it's like 50, Doug.
Hey man, I can't be climbing up no goddamn banners these days.
Bro, he
That's
like
what
I'm
he'll
talking about
say.
like the old like not Jackie Chan 1 and 2. Rush Hour 1 and 2, like he's jumping on. He's actually doing stunts. You know what I'm saying?
That's the Michael Jackson.
You know what I'm saying? He's really physical. Like we haven't seen him in a movie since. I think since then, like he's done stand up.
Well, from what I've been hearing, he's won more than what he's worth. If you get what I'm trying to say.
Maybe get surprised. I'm still gonna watch this shit, bro.
I'm gonna still watch it. I'm gonna still watch it.
I give you my money if you want to be in this movie, Chris Tucker. You know what I'm saying? Like Jackie just wants to make it happen. Jackie Chan. It's surprising because Jackie Chan said he retired from doing American movies.
He went. You know, he ain't fucking with America, dog. He's a god in China, bro.
You know, now he crazy about this shit, bro. He doesn't know kung fu. He was a dancer, like Broadway kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? And because the kung fu movies, old school kung fu movies were choreographed, the Chinese choreographed it. It was like fight dancing or whatever. Yeah. So that's why a lot of actors, like a lot of dancers and shit, became fucking kung fu fucking legends and shit because of their background in dance and all that shit. I heard Donnie Yen was one too, and I think Bruce Lee was one.
But this man a legend anyway, because he is his own goddamn stuntman. Like this man broken like every bone in his body.
Have you watched The Foreigner?
Yeah.
No, I haven't watched that yet.
Dude, that movie's good as shit, bro.
He's fighting in that?
He's fighting in that, but he's not doing it like it's more like I'm
gonna fuck my way up through this.
Like a rougher version of Rumble in the Bronx.
Yeah.
Where like in Rumble in the Bronx, he was using the environment to do some of the stunts and shit. He's doing that in this in The Foreigner and shit. He's not doing like a whole bunch of kicks and fucking hand moves and all that kind of shit.
He's jumping out of buildings.
He's trying to make it look like if it was like an average man trying to fight for his life kind of shit.
Yeah.
It's like happy fight accidents. That's the best way I can explain this shit.
Okay.
Happy fight accidents.
A Bob Ross story.
A Bob Ross Bruce Lee collab. Happy fight accidents.
Happy fight accidents.
Finish him. All right, all right, guys, we're gonna move on to some other kinds of news here. We got the Xbox news here about Xbox. Microsoft's gonna be raising its prices on new first-party games built for Xbox Series X and S to $70. Talk about it, Jay.
So they finally catching up with everybody else because Sony's already done it.
Yeah.
Take-Two Interactive has already said all their next gen games are going to be $70, but this is something that's been in the works, where it's been in discussion since like 2 generations ago, like the PS3, Xbox 360 era. They already had mentioned, and they even how can I say, they kind of threw it out there to see how people would react to it by saying like the theory of raising the price of video games by $10. Back then, people weren't having that shit. I was one of them. You know what I'm saying? But now, because game development is crazy expensive, it's actually costs more to make a game than it does to make a movie. And a lot of these developers and me and Scribs had a little tiff on Twitter and said I was trying to explain to this fool, like, these developers don't get paid enough to make these damn games, because once these games get made, and Scribs had a point, these video games make record profits. But do the developers, the people who are toiling day in, day out, missing time with their family to make these games come out, are they getting any of that? They're not getting as much of a piece of that pie. It usually goes to the executives and shit.
But that's what I'm saying, is why should y'all pay more playing Xbox instead of developers being paid more?
I mean, you guys, PlayStation's already doing it now.
That's what I'm saying about PlayStation too. I started commenting on this stuff. I said, look, Activision charged $100 for a goddamn bundle. Look, for the next game.
That part, the Activision's bundle with the Modern Warfare 2 shit. I don't know what the fuck's going on with that shit. Bro.
I said, look,
that was confusing.
Y'all need to pay your folks more money. You just making us pay them.
But you gotta look who their current CEO is, Bobby Kotick. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck that guy.
The fucking the devil of fucking video game development and shit, bro.
The devil.
He and others are getting they get paid, bro. Like even when it's time whenever it's time for him to leave, no matter which company, whether it's Microsoft or Tencent or fucking we talked about him before, but the Embracer Group, whoever ends up buying Activision, Bobby Kotick is going to be on the biggest golden parachute of all time and shit because
no shit, and it's going to be made out of women's thongs.
CEO is it's going to be gold lined and shit. They get these exit packages, bro. It's bananas, bro. But to make this shit happen, bro, and how I feel. In order for these developers to get paid more, bro, we as consumers need to pay what it's worth.
And the craziest thing is most of these dudes that run these things don't even start as developers or anything. Like they just get thrown into those jobs because of their like degrees in marketing and everything. You know,
it's business acumen that gets them in those positions and shit.
And they don't know the first thing about creating video games.
Phil Spencer, he was a developer.
Yeah, Phil Spencer was, yeah.
Like he's always been in, like he used to be a developer, and like that's one of those rare cases, unless you're a startup, you know what I'm saying, and you're an independent developer doing your shit. But I think it's about time for this start paying for this shit. I've already been anticipating on paying $10 more anyways.
That's right.
It wasn't a matter of if for me, it was just a matter of when it was gonna happen.
Everybody gonna be canceling one of their subscriptions. Netflix.
But that's the thing though, like with Game Pass, I know like Phil Spencer even said the price of Game Pass may be going up as well. But I'm paying for Game Pass now. I haven't really paid for any new games other than the Callisto Protocol and Sonic Frontiers. Like I barely get to pay for an actual game out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? And I get to play my shit, and then when I get tired of it, I just I uninstall and I go to the next one. So.
Mm-hmm. Pimping out them video games. Look, girl, I'm tired of you. I'm going to move on to this game here.
I might not have an OnlyFans, but I'm simping to these video games.
Speaking of doing time, when it comes to video games, a Georgia fugitive was arrested after replying to a sheriff's department most wanted Facebook post.
This dude does as hell.
That is right. And then he said, "How about me?" This man wanted, of course, he wore the Georgia Bulldogs outfit. Christopher Spalding was wanted on 2 felony probation violations. And a Georgia fugitive was asked on Facebook why he wasn't on the Rockdale County Sheriff's Office most wanted list, helped lead police to him. The department said on Thursday, if you're wondering if this guy was stupid, after the sheriff's office posted its most wanted list for November earlier this week, Christopher Spalding commented, "How about me?" on Wednesday. The department replied on Thursday, "You are correct. You have 2 warrants. We're on the way." So it's later reshared a screenshot of the exchange along with Spalding's arrest photo, writing, "We appreciate you for your assistance and your capture."
This is the self snitch of the year, dog.
This is crazy. This is a disgrace to Georgia Bulldog fans everywhere. That's what this is.
The great thing about it, man, for him being so silly, he finna miss the playoffs.
I hope he's an OSU fan and he's just trying to troll the Georgia Bulldogs by wearing their stuff.
No,
I think you know what I'm saying? I mean, I know people from Ohio, like my buddy Cody, do some stupid stuff, but this man right here, this is ridiculous. This is one of the craziest things.
Catch me. That's what he said. He thought he was fucking Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah. Catch me if you can. Okay. GPS, IPS. That shit worked back in the 70s. It ain't gonna work now.
That dude did online on his phone on the internet, bro. He got it.
No shit. 2 warrants.
Hey, that's crazy how the sheriff's office replied to him.
Yeah, bro.
We are on our way.
We are on our way.
Man didn't even move. That's what's crazy.
Hey, I guess he thought they was joking when they said we are on our way.
Oh,
like,
he probably like he was probably thinking like, yeah, right, motherfucker, you ain't finna get me.
I guess he thought you were talking to a bot.
This man should have been using a VPN.
His phone in his pocket that was right in front of his face.
No shit. This man should have been using one of them paid for VPNs. $5 would have kept him out of jail.
Bro. Or how about just not post on that shit? How about that?
Hey, don't post or basically just hey, let me get the hell up out of here, man.
Look, this man wanted his me time, okay? He wanted his me time. He said, how about me?
He going from me time to meat time, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's right. He signed up at meetme.com. MEAT. Meetme.com. You know what I'm saying?
He's about to go to the real Arby's, dog.
That's right. This man, especially being a Georgia fan, he gonna get turned out. You know what I'm saying?
I don't see how, dude. Why? Ever since smartphones came out, motherfuckers just been self-snitching, bro. And it's been a pandemic. It's been an endemic.
Smartphones have turned people dumb, bro.
And the great thing about it, he probably thinking who told on me.
Yeah, somebody fucking snitched on me. Yeah, motherfuckers, turn the fucking camera around and take a picture of that shit, bro.
He should have. Hey, you can find me here. That's what he should have said.
Dumb as hell. Like, why would you post anyway? Like, just like, all right, I'm not on the list. Cool. That's how I would have looked at it.
Bro, they found Saddam Hussein and Osama bin Laden on a little bit of intel. What do you think they're gonna do with you commenting on yourself?
I'm saying they found Saddam in a spider hole, motherfucker.
Exactly. In the middle of the goddamn
spider hole, motherfucker. It was like, dude, if they can find these motherfuckers in the sand, motherfucker, they can find you in the streets, bro. All I'm gonna say.
Man. My thing is, what is it this guy's plan? Did he want to get in jail for some reason? Like, does he got like a backup plan?
Or it could be that. Like, I do know it was a documentary I was watching. It was about homelessness and shit. But there's people that are homeless, they actually go to jail on purpose. Because they know they're gonna get fed.
He dressed too fresh to be homeless.
That's true.
Unless he just hit up like the Salvation Army that day. They're like, hey, we got some Georgia shit.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't give him that pass in there.
Probably got red Jordans on with him. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I got dressed by Sunday.
He looked like he got some red Jordans on. Dog.
Is that or the up tempo to say air on the shit?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He looked like the kind of dude that wear Champs or Fila shoes. You know what I'm saying? But they're gonna look nice. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have them Champ socks, Balenciaga style shoes.
Got the red heels on, bro.
R.I.P. to Balenciaga. But anyway, what I'm trying to say here is that this man and Balenciaga both ended their careers basically in the same day. But this man who hollers at the police on Facebook?
That dude right there.
Man. This man, isn't there like a top 10 dumbest criminals they have like every year?
They should come out that list.
We need to find it.
We need to make that list. We do enough dumb stories
before the year ends. We need to find that list.
We need to make it.
He's making this list.
He is making this list.
He is definitely on you. You, sir, are a front runner, motherfucker.
This guy is definitely making it, bro. Speaking of lists, man. Hey, how about this? This Los Angeles Animal Control grants unicorn license to a young girl. Puts her on a list to be able to, I think, hunt unicorn or something like that. Officials told the girl the unicorn must be given regular access to sunlight, moonbeams, and rainbows, and for some reason, watermelon. At least once a week. I didn't know unicorns eat watermelon like that. I didn't know how they know that unicorns eat watermelon. Like that's very specific.
This sounds like a bad Make-A-Wish.
Rules are rules.
the sick kid was like, I want to meet My Little Ponies. We got some better. How about a unicorn license?
Okay, they told her she can keep a unicorn at home as long as she follows these strict guidelines. So they're gonna have some fat ass diabetic eating watermelon all the time horse here in the next couple years.
Bro,
oh my god!
Hold on, did they give her a horse? Did she get a horse?
Basically, they sold her a dream that would never come true, dog.
Oh, so
I like the good gesture of what they're trying to do, but that's something that's never going to happen.
She wrote the LA County basically asking she would like her approval if she can have a unicorn in her backyard if she can find one.
But you know what? This is like a fucking It sounds like something like what they're trying to make fun of, like college degrees and shit. Like they sell you that dream.
Oh, but here's a nice little silver lining of the story. The director, Marcia Mayetta, replied with a letter along with a pre-approved unicorn license, a heart-shaped license tag, and a plush toy unicorn until Madeline finds a real one. Photos of the license and Madeline's letter were posted to the agency's social media. This is probably the same police that were spreading around Kobe Bryant's photos, wasn't it? But now they're giving out unicorn licenses. Like, what are they doing here? What side of the fence are they really trying to play on? That's what I'm trying to figure out with the LA County sheriffs.
I don't know, bro. This motherfucker's crazy. And I understand. I'm with S's, bro. Like, I understand the gesture, but why you gonna have this girl thinking that the fucking unicorns are real and shit? That she gonna be
needs to have sunlight, moonbeams, and rainbows.
She gonna be another thing about it. She gonna be going to school talking about it, and they're gonna be like,
now if she's in elementary school, that's one thing, but I don't know, bro. This is weird. I it's a cool gesture, but I don't know.
Here's the weird rule right here, and it's a little persuasive. The unicorn horn must be maintained to be in good health. This requires at least the polishing at least once a month with a soft cloth.
You need a tangible fucking object though. They pretty much gave this girl a NFT and just told her how to take care of an NFT.
Yeah,
like I understand if they gave her like a plush fucking unicorn to go with the shit, and feed them watermelon. That's a weird ass fucking instructions and shit. I don't know what's going on with that shit, but I don't know. It was cool. It's a cool little gesture for kids. But get this girl a fucking like a plush My Little Pony or something. Let her rock this shit.
That's what they did.
Shout out to this animal control department for trying to make a girl's day a little bit better.
They gave her
shout out to the department, man.
They try. What do people in the South say? Bless their heart. Bless their heart. She's gonna be walking around like Herschel Walker with a goddamn badge and shit.
Oh my God.
I'm an official unicorn wrangler. Herschel Walker's probably trying to contact them now too. Put that on my resume.
That's right. His own son don't even like him, but you know what? He's gonna talk. Oh, we have some people in the chat. I didn't even realize.
No bots.
Oh, 69mega.com.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like,
no. Posted a bunch of emojis with lips and hearts and stuff. All right, shout out to them. Bot company. Shout out to them, 69mega.com. I bet you got a lot of unicorn horns on there, don't you? Shout out. All right, guys. Well, I do believe that's it for the topic. So we're going to be able to close down the show. Of course, we're going to start. So let's start with Esther's beginning. We'll start with Jay at the end. You know what I'm saying? So,
hey. Sir Esther's on all platforms. Thank you for watching us, listening to us. You know, we've been off for a minute, but we're back. All three is back.
Mm-hmm.
And we're full and light, making you laugh. And, you know, I'm going to keep my betting going on. And you already know if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here. So go ahead, Jay.
All right. For me, man, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter is Hey Kuya J, and Twitch is Hey Kuya J. And Xbox, I don't want to pay. I don't want to pay attention to my gamer tag again. So it's still Black Pino J on that one. But to find us all, you can look on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube at the Unintelligent Graduates. Go on Twitter at the Unintel Grad. If you want to drop us a line, tell us how we're doing. Give us any kind of feedback. And for everybody who's been listening and watching us over the years, man, I greatly appreciate it, Salamat. Because if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be here. Keep doing this, and that's all I got.
Okay, guys. Of course, I'm gonna start. I got a quote by James Gunn here, so this is how I'm gonna start. He said, "It's also true that some ideas naturally work themselves out over a longer period of time than a single human life can encompass. Kind of like the Dallas Cowboys winning the Super Bowl these days." Or the DC getting a universe together that actually makes sense. But anyway, I do believe in James Gunn. I do believe in what he's doing. I do appreciate everybody and what you're doing and listening to the show, commenting most weeks, including you, 69mega.com. You know, I mean, it might be a bot program, but hey, we appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's something. You know what I'm saying? It's nice that the bot programs are out here finding us somehow. But it's something. But I'm just appreciative. I'm appreciative to God for being alive today, because a week and a half ago, I did not know. I was laying in bed like I'm gonna fucking die. Like, this is it.
Damn,
they got me. The goddamn Rona got me, bro.
Hey,
I can't breathe.
Hey, hold on. Oh, before we end up, so how do you think that you got this shit,
bro? Honestly, I think it's for bringing the baby to the doctor's appointments. I think the baby gave it to all of us, because we're bringing the baby to all these, like, you know, the doctor's appointments after they're born, like that first month checkups and all that.
You think
like
somebody else there probably got?
Yeah, my wife went there, took the baby there. She said it was full of a bunch of sick ass kids. I said, I guarantee you, one of them sick ass kids sneezed on her binky or something when there ain't nobody paying attention to something, and just, I don't know how it happened, but it happened. I was like, and I felt bad because my wife, she quarantined herself for like 6 days in a room by herself, and we still all got it. You know what I'm saying?
And the baby got it too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The baby had it. My 4.5-year-old daughter had it. I was the last one to get it. I was thinking I was Superman somehow. Everybody else in the house was sick. My daughter starts throwing up like crazy. I don't know what's going on. I'm still tested negative. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Am I Wolverine? Like, I don't know what is going on right now.
I got the tiger blood.
And then also I went to Walmart. I came back, my nose and my throat started feeling weird. I said, oh shit. So I took another test, and sure as shit, the second line showed up before the first one even. I said, God damn. I said, shit. I was like, the second one showed up, the top one showed up. I was like, oh, it was positive. And then it went directly downhill after that. So people, please, if you're fat like me, have breathing problems, please still be wearing a mask, because that shit was scary as hell, bro. That I was supposed to be getting an injection. You know, they were supposed to be giving me some infusion. They canceled it the day of. They're like, fuck it, just let your fat ass die. I'm like, God damn, like, because this shit was that serious, bro. Like, they had me on some medicine, and they wanted to give me an infusion and everything. But it is true, man. So people, please take care of yourself. Please keep listening to the show. I'm appreciative of everybody. We all are, and I believe that's all we got. We're out.
Peace.
Peace.
Trust God, bro.